Hi, this is Nile Flores, and I wanted to go over a video mostly about being more positive, especially online. Whether you are actually a blogger, business owner, or if you're just online and you're just watching this video and everything, if you noticed, there are a lot of negative things shared online constantly. Some people they tend to like to get into a lot more negative there, or they connect because maybe they have problems and everything, but it tends to actually drag you down when you constantly see all these negative things going on in social media. And you could get so caught up that you start sharing them constantly, like back-to-back threads and everything. And I'm reminded by a really great marketing guy named Gary Vaynerchuk about that we need more positivity. And he's right. We need to be a little more conscious about what we're posting. Is this positive? Is this negative? How much have we been posting when it comes to negative content? What can we do to improve this and allow people to, not shut us off because we've become way too toxic for them? And it's really easy to do these days, just fall into that trap and vicious cycle of just sharing, and as I like to say, piss in the pool, and nobody likes to swim in the pool that's been pissed in. And it comes in social media. Nobody really wants to read your messages that are really negative. Whether somebody passed away, or you're having financial issues and everything else. A lot of other people are having these problems, and yes, they sympathize with you, and you will have people who will hang on to that and everything, but you cannot let that drag you down. You cannot keep wallowing in it, because people, yes, they will worry, but after time, if you've not found a solution and you're just in that cycle, they're going to either unfriendly you or filter you out from their streams. And you don't want that to happen, because sometimes when people filter you out, they forget to put you right back in when you're doing better and everything. And honestly, a lot of us don't have the time to say, well, I'm sorry, I was a poo-poo head so all this time, and I realized this, I haven't seen you lately, hey, what's going on, And not everybody has that time to do that. So the best thing to do is to try to prevent yourself from being thrown into that, pool and basically quarantined off. You really don't want to be ignored from those friends or family or business partners or other people that have been interested in what you're doing. And yeah, I've been there and everything where I've been negative, and I've actually had people come up to me and tell me, hey, for this time, it just seems like you just kind of had some haterade going on or something like that. And, due to that kind of stuff, I made a change. I made a change at the beginning of 2016. I had a resolution to become more positive. Now, it sounds kind of cheesy and everything, but becoming more positive was becoming more conscious of what I'm posting out there, really questioning myself, is this something that, is going to hurt people, or is this going to be too much? Am I, you're going to offend a lot of people, and how much of it am I going to be putting out there? So a lot of it I've had to just I'm not going to post that. Or I filter it to close friends and I let them know in a notation, oh yeah, I coincide with this, I've just been having a rough time. But in that same sense, with my close friends, I don't blast them with all the negativity going on. Sometimes I just keep it in. It's one of those, just like arguing with people, you pick or choose your battles. Well, you better pick or choose your battles on social media, because you will lose people, even your closest friends, if you are just negative all the time. And honestly, I'd like to see people happy. I know it's not going to happen all the time, but You know, I think in that manner, if it's really bad and you're constantly having these issues, saying it once or twice is great, but maybe telling or asking a few close friends, what can you do to make the situation better and everything, or, you know, to people who you know in person that you can actually talk to, you know, but it's important, really important, as I have said throughout this little video. Try to stay more positive. Try to make a conscious effort, because there's just so many things going on. There was an issue going on in the WordPress community. There's usually a lot when it comes to communities. I've been around doing communities online for a couple decades now, and the problem is that there are people that will literally leave a community, and some people, because of that message, they get really negative, and that really kind of spurred me on to doing this, because when you're seeing so many people have all this hate and everything, or this negativity build up, it often gets thrown on somebody else, and you don't want that to happen, because that makes you look bad, like on your friends, your family, your business partners, maybe even your own boss if you're working for somebody else. So yeah, just make more conscious effort and try to be more positive.